Where are we going? The sky is turning cloudy with a chance of relic fall. Oh, dear God. Goodness gracious sakes, lad, this guy's like Shredder crossed with Power Rangers. That's a dangerous... Oh my God. You turned me small. How are you gonna kill all those relics? Oh my God. I say we just bow down to this guy and give up. Look how massive he is. I gotta somehow get to my relic body. All those relics, it's so far away. I feel like I gotta walk 1,000 miles. If I could just see my relics tonight, everything would be okay. That's Vanessa Carlton. Is that her name? Carlton? Something like that, but this guy is super strong. There's nothing I can do about this, by the way. He just makes me small because he's clearly compensating for something. He's so large and he's obsessed with making me small. I sense some insecurities from Lord Z-Bot here, or whatever this guy's name is. You ever play Z-Bots? That was sort of a thing, like a target version of Transformers. Ow, I didn't really like... 2 hits and you're done here, which is so odd. Like, I'm so close to my freaking relics. Come on, touch him! This doesn't matter? Yes, it does. There we go. Resurrect yourself. Get big, get big, get big, get big, get big. Oh, he's got a sword. You think you're cool? I'm gonna shock you till you drool, make you into my personal relic mule. Carry them all for me. I don't care about your space shoes. I don't care about your sword. Emeralds are nothing. Get away from me. Oh, God. Evil neuron electric wall. He's gonna shoot beams at me from his skull. Ooh, darling. Okay, I can't hit him there? What am I supposed to do? Okay, stop with the flame walls. No! Balls and walls and... What? This is absurd. Maybe I'm supposed to just dodge him. Yeah, okay, so we can't hurt him there. That's a dodge zone. You know what those are about. Okay. Makes him small again. Ha ha ha. Funny. You funny jerk. Oh, gosh. Wait, he fires at me in the same... And those guys... Freaking, I'm gonna just swallow spaghetti if this doesn't finish up soon. What is going on? How does he have all these powers? How does he have all these powers? What? We're back to the beginning. Really? Oh my God, so I basically can't get hit at all. He's so freaking strong. There's literally like nothing I can do except dodge everything forever. Okay. I'm thinking that running at diagonals is best because then he fires in one direction and you can really dodge it a lot better. Okay, so I really have to do everything I can to basically not get touched. So he pushes me back and he grabs a stupid sword. No! That's half my health. That was a good dodge though, and I'm still breaking. There's no way for me to gain back relics either, which is strange, you know? Okay, this is just a dot. Oh, really? Alright, we're back small again in the second wave of his attacks. I think this is one of the most grueling and vicious boss battles I probably have ever faced, at least in recent memory, and I am insanely proud and impressed by any kid that can beat this boss, because I'm having so much trouble with him that, you know, the target of this game, you know, oh, supposedly like the family game for next gen. I don't know if that's true. This is so tricky. These guys mean business. Everybody wants to hurt me, and I got all my pieces back, but I'm kind of hampered here. Okay, somehow we're alive. Things are okay, kind of. Alright, I gotta get in here for a few strikes. Come on, we're gonna finish him off. We're gonna do it. Give me a checkpoint, dear everything that is good. Thank you.
Let's go home.
Yeah. I can't wait for things to get back to normal.
My boy, I think they may never go back to normal again. Come on, Lucas. Join us. Easy there, Knack.
And ironically, the greatest threat to our safety came from one of our own. And now, I would like to congratulate our 3 surviving heroes on preventing tremendous tragedy. Thank you, Knack.
Thank you.
Doctor.
May I? I would like to thank Knack for his large, some might say, gigantic contribution to our efforts. But I would also like to thank our smallest hero for his wisdom. Without his foresight, we would have used the key ourselves and perished instantly. Thank you, Lucas. And now, let us all take a moment to thank Ryder, who sacrificed his life so that we might be saved. Our thoughts are with you, Ryder, wherever you are.
That's gonna do it. I didn't know that was the end of the final battle. I was like, gosh darn it, this thing has 50,000 forms, but really I guess only like, well, if you count the ones that when he was raising the city stuff, like 4 forms, but just those last 2 were like borderline like, oh my god, this is infuriating. But I guess it was just sort of the perfect, maybe not perfect, but a good culmination of all your timing efforts. It really just required the most, spot on, right on the money dodges that you could possibly administer as Knack to get in there and get your hits. But that's the end of Knack, which is kind of sad. I like this game way more than I expected. I found the story more endearing. We just don't get stories like that. It's always like, this person's been murdered, or this whole entire world's been murdered, or friggin' kill him. And here's a game about a bunch of rocks and the magical allure that they caused within this scientific community of all these archaeologists and explorers, and a really kind of cool setting and kind of a cool little universe that they established. Do I think it was a fantastic plot? No. Do I think it was really a nice change of pace and charming? Absolutely. I'm sad we didn't get to see what happened to Victor. I'm assuming he just perished instantly, or that's what we're supposed to imagine, but I would have hoped that we would have got one scene to show him, or I don't know. The game was a launch game, so my inkling is that the last bits were rushed. It seemed to kind of just end very quickly. I could be wrong. Maybe that was their intended ending all along, but I get the sense that there should have been like 2 more chapters, 15 chapters or something. One more with the return of Victor, one more with, like, I don't know, some sort of finality with Knack or escaping or something like that would have been really cool. But it seems like, I'll check at the end of the credits and definitely put that in here, but it seems like that is, that's going to do it. Jennifer Hale was Katrina, who I believe she's also the female Shepard in Mass Effect. Anyways, this game was really cool. And initially, when I started playing it, when I played it at E3, when I heard about it, I was like, oh god, 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, this is going to be a bore fest. I'll just try it out to make sure I show it off on my channel and give people a taste of what's out there for PlayStation 4. But dang, was I impressed with this game, because it demands a certain level of precision from you that very few games these days demand. And it's totally a misnomer to call this a baby game. It is harder than, like I said, most everything I've played in 2013. More deaths in this game than anything else I can think of, that is for certain. Except maybe Mario 3D World, but that's a game where you're expecting to just fall off ledges quickly and, die a lot. But funny that 2 games, Knack and Mario 3D World, that some people like to say are baby games, end up being 2 of the more challenging games, or the most challenging games of the entirety of this year, 2013. I really liked it. I'm tempted to give the game an 8 out of 10, which I know is insanely high. For what it is, it's a simple game. It's got very few mechanics. They crazily, in my opinion, do not utilize the best part of the game, which would be an upgrade system and all these new suits of armor and relics and kinds of acquisitions for Knack, and they use it so sparingly. A little bit of ice, a little bit of wood, a little bit of stealth, and then they give you all these, you can collect all these rubies that, who's going to really go through the entire game 2 or 3 times? Not me. I don't know. That's just not how I play games, and it's a long game. That was like a 35 something episode series. That's pretty darn long in terms of, games. It was decently impressive length compared to a lot of the other launch games. But I really liked it, man. And I want to find something like this that we can play now, like something with a more fun story. I'm tempted to do another Mario game, or if you guys have any ideas, really let me know in the comments below for sort of games that are good, but that have more of a happy tone, like either colorful or just intergalactic crazy things like this with relic monsters and robot. Like, I don't know, I really got a kick out of it, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was a really cool series. I'm glad that you guys were so behind it. I was worried that nobody would want to watch Knack. And then as I got to really liking the game, I was like, I hope people will like Knack, and you guys proved to be a very, what I think is great audience by giving the game a chance in spite of its exterior appearance as something very simplistic and babyish. The story was cool. The gameplay was fun. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, and dang, is it punishing at parts. Like I said, I sure would be impressed by any kid that can beat this game. Anybody like under the age of 13 or 12 or something, I don't know. I'd be like, dang, that's a nice accomplishment, because this game is hard, and I think that the length is extended a lot by the deaths. Probably it makes the game 1.5 to 2 times as long based on how many times you die at those merciless robots and goblins and everything. But it's a good game. I can see this one sneaking into my top 10, as scary as that is to say. I want to give it, gosh, this is a hard one to score, as Knack awkwardly dances like the end of any DreamWorks movie or something. I'm gonna not let my enthusiasm for it cloud my judgment, and I'm gonna give the game a 7 out of 10, because I think it was quite limited in what it did, and there was definite ways it could have improved, and places they could have put in a lot more features, and a lot more variety and value. And I'm looking forward to Knack 2, and let that be a great, great, great game across the board. Maybe rebranded a little bit so it's not targeted as like, hey, this is for little kids. Everything they showed early on was like very childish and very much like, Mr. Knack made of rock saved the day in the big city. But the game got a little more nefarious, and it got more punishing and challenging, and there's a lot to it. So again, like, I love to see a Knack 2. Carry this franchise on. Mark Cerny do something else awesome with it. We now have Chapter Select, Time Attack, Coliseum Attack, which are some new modes. here that you can do. Fight to survive an arena battle, race to finish a challenge as quickly as possible. If you guys want to see any of this stuff, let me know in the comments below. I'll bring it to you. I'd be happy to play more of the game in terms of these things. I'm not going to go back and do a full playthrough again, even though I really want to see what like Vampire Knack does and stuff. I don't know, a whole nother repeat of Knack right now just isn't in the cards. But I would do the Time and 10 Coliseum attack if you guys want me to record that and show you that. Anyways, thank you so much for being a part of this awesome series. First PS4 game complete for me, and it was way better than I expected. So big props to Mark Cerny for delivering something that was really cool, and the people at Sony for making an experience that made me smile and hopefully made a lot of you smile. Stay tuned, lots more awesome stuff coming. The launches may be over, but we have plenty of games to continue to explore here and forevermore. I will be playing all the big stuff, all the fun stuff, and bringing you guys the greatest content I possibly can, trying to deliver a truly one-of-a-kind, fun, and ferocious experience for you here on YouTube. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the favorites and comments. It means the world to me. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you all. Thanks again. Drink some matcha. Have a fantastic day. See you guys soon on another game. Until that time, we'll see you all later.